The unemployment rate in Nigeria and its impact on the currency. Unemployment is one of Nigeria's major problems today. Many experiments have been conducted to look at the factors that influence unemployment in macroeconomics. Given the recent instability in exchange rates, which has impacted most of the main variables in the Nigerian economy, it is critical to examine the relationship between exchange rates and unemployment in Nigeria using annual statistics. During the time, it was discovered that the real exchange rate has a positive impact on unemployment. Unemployment rises when the exchange rate is high. The paper recommends that attempts be made to raise the supply of foreign exchange earnings in the world in order to reduce the country's excessive demand for it. This will result in the manufacture of more products, and the industries that will be developed for such manufacturing would consume more unemployed workers. The relationship between the real exchange rate, unemployment, and economic development is currently generating a lot of interest in Nigeria. Unemployment has now become a major problem for the Nigerian government and the Nigerian people as a whole. Nigeria's unemployment woes are palpable because of the country's young people, also known as the youth. It should be recalled that government of Nigeria derives the majority of its income from foreign exchange earnings from the sale of mineral materials. As a result, the exchange rate is a crucial element in the economy as a whole. From different angles, exchange rate instability induces significant shifts in the country's economy, while exchange rate volatility is essential for macroeconomics stability in the long run. It is said to have a negative effect on the economy in the short term. As a result, exchange rate volatility should be studied more carefully and closely as a risk factor, as these variations will lead to risk-averse investors, resulting in a decrease in the job rate. However, there are still some industries in the country that were not influenced by the current economic conditions or vice versa. Those are generally the industries of the financial sector that are linked to overseas transactions, and people were actually able to generate some financial profits. This is the reason why forex brokers in Nigeria are in demand for this timing. On the other hand, since the labor market is intertwined with other economic markets, it is regarded as critical market in Asbazi and Asgari's economies. In Nigeria, the labor market has seen an uptick in unemployment due to, among other things, population growth. As a result, labor supply has outstripped demand. This surplus is growing exponentially, resulting in unemployment and a shortage of suitable jobs for the workplace, especially young people and university graduates. Workforce unemployment is a critical issue that includes a variety of causes, apart from the fact that labor supply is influenced by factors such as demographic increase, population and age distribution, immigration and women's participation rate. Labor demand is influenced by factors such as investment volume, investment distribution, technology efficiency, and economic growth. In a market, the exchange rate has always been considerable importance and sensitivity. When the exchange rate is calculated wrongly, it becomes more sensitive. As a result, the strategy of deciding the exchange rate is critical, and any kind of error in such a calculation must be avoided. In a typical economy, export is determined by the number of domestic rate, exchange rate, and demand. Due to the changes in the amount of demand, changes in the exchange rate can trigger changes in the amount of export and import. If the exchange rate rises, the prices of import rises, the volume of import decreases, and domestic exports overtake imports, resulting in an increase in wages. As a result of this development, industries will expand and factories will expand to accommodate more workers.